let's talk about subtracting multi-digit numbers. Now, just as when we were adding, there are some steps to follow. Write the problem in vertical form. Subtract starting with the ones column. Regroup if needed. Continue subtracting column by column, regrouping if needed for each column. Say you have a problem 723,002, and that should be a 0 there, and you want to subtract 418,292. Now, before we do that, I do want to define some terms. This number, which when we put vertically, it's easy to tell is the top number, it's called the minuend. And that's the number that we start with. The number that we are subtracting is called the subtrahend. And then the answer is called the difference. So minuend, subtrahend, and difference. So we would write this in vertical form. And I try to make sure I leave some area above in case I need to regroup. Okay, 2 minus 2. That is 0. I cannot take 9 from 0. I can't even go over here to regroup from the hundreds. I have to go clear to the thousands. And so 3,000 becomes 2,000. 0 hundreds becomes 10 hundreds, which at the thousands we didn't lose anything. I need to do it one more time. This is going to become a 9. And this one's going to become a 10. So make sure you leave enough room up here that it doesn't get too messy. So 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 2 is 7. 2 minus 8. Well, here we go again. We cannot take 8 from 2, so we have to go to the 10,000s. This is going to become a 1. And instead of crossing this out and writing a 12 above it, I'm just going to put the 1 here. 12 minus 8 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. So our answer, 30,000. Whoops, I put the decimal point in the wrong spot. Let me correct that. Not decimal point, comma. I put the comma in the wrong spot. The comma should come right down. So our answer is not 30,000, it's 304,710. Now I could pull out my calculator to check, but why not get some adding practice in? If I want to see if I subtracted correctly, I should be able to add the difference and the subtrahend together, and I should get the minuend, which when we're adding will be the sum. Okay, 2 plus 0, 2. 9 and 1 is 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. 1 and 1 is 2. 4 and 3 is 7. Is that what we started out with? 723,002. 723,002. Okay, let's try one using lined paper. D9001, 14,301. Made sure I gave myself lots of room up there. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Now, I see a lot of people do this. 3 minus 0 is 3. No. When we add, we can add whichever one we want first, but we're subtracting and we cannot subtract 3 from 0. We must go to the next column over and regroup. Instead of 9,000, we'll have 8,000, and then we'll have a 10 over here, which is actually 10 hundreds. 10 minus 3 is 7. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. So we got 44,700. Let's check. Let's start with our difference, add our subtrahend, and see if we subtracted correctly. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 and 0 is 0. 7 and 3 is 10. Put the 1 up here. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. And yes, that is indeed what we started with, 59,001. So that shows that we did our subtraction correctly. I hope this was helpful.